Give a shout out to Money Brown TV from the Punchline.
What's good, Money Brown TV? What up, what up?
Yo, what's going on out there, fight world? This your boy Money, man. We back with another one, man. And this one here is on Sergey Kovalev taking on Anthony Yarde. You understand me? For Sergey Kovalev, WBO light heavyweight world title. Mr. Anthony Yarde. Lions in the camp. Lions in the camp. But yeah, though, man, look. Sergey came back off a loss to Alvarez. Picked up this man right here, Buddy McGirt, one of the best in the business. You know, one of the best in the business. And went back and got that WBO title back. You know, he went back and got that WBO title back. You know, Sergey Kovalev still one hell of a fighter, man. Still one of the top light heavyweights in the game. Still one dangerous man. Still got a big punch. And he's fundamentally sound, man. You know, Kovalev got some skills on him. Even though he's a big puncher, he has skills, bro. Great 1-2. You know that European style. You know, he mastered the European style. And you got to give him his credit. You got to give him his credit. You can't take nothing away from Sergey Kovalev. One thing about Kovalev, he ducked no wreck. He ducked no wreck. And in that 175, he wanted to fight everybody. You know? But now he got this young lion. Lions in the count. Lions in the count. Mr. Anthony Yarde himself, you know, in front of him. You know, Yarde is a hell of a fighter. One of my favorite fighters out there. I found out about him through Dante's Boxing Nation. Salute to Dante's Boxing Nation. You know, big, strong puncher. Quick hands. Good foot movement. Got some good defense on him, as you can see right here. You know, but he's still a little green. And this fight is going to show, is Mr. Anthony Yarde the real deal or not? You know what I mean? This fight is going to show, is Mr. Anthony Yarde the real deal or not? You know, and I salute Anthony Yarde. I salute him, you know, for being a real one and understanding where he was at in his career. You know what I mean? He didn't rush it. He could have fought better beef, but he didn't rush it. He said, you know, I don't feel like I'm ready right now. And he took his time, yo. He took his time because he knew eventually his time would come. The skills will pay the bills. You know, him and Tony, they sat down, they talked about it, and they drew out their own game plan. And I can respect that, man. I can respect that. But this man right here is Kovalev, is nobody to rush into. You know, we all had our differences. We all had our situation on why, you know, people had issues with him. But at the end of the day, in that square circle, all that goes away, and a fight is a fight. You know what I mean? A fight is a fight. And if somebody got skills and they can fight their ass off, they got skills and they can fight their ass off. There's nothing you can take away from that person. There's nothing you can take away from that person. You know what I mean? And Kovalev is one of them guys that can fight his ass off. He's a strong Russian. He's a proudful Russian. You know, don't like to lose. Talk shit if you talk shit to him. You know what I mean? But other than that, you got to respect him as a man. You got to respect him as a fighter. You know, he taking on this young, hungry lion right here. He's not bagging down from nothing, you know. And Anthony Yarde understands this is his opportunity. This is his opportunity to become that guy, to become a star in boxing. You know what I mean? When you look at Anthony Yarde, he got it all, man. He got the looks. He can talk. He can promote himself. He's funny, fan-friendly, you know. All he needs is that scrap. All he needs is that scrap, man. You know. Go out here, put on a hell of a performance, get that title. He becomes a star. He becomes a star, you know? And we know the UK stand behind their stars. You see what I'm saying? They stand behind their stars, man. Anthony Yarde can make history and become a star overnight. And I'm pulling for him. I'm pulling for him. But he got a fucking mountain to climb. You know, he has a mountain to climb. You know what I mean? Can't go into this fight not prepared. This is a championship fight. Understand you got to go in the ring and put in the work and overtime. You know what I mean? You got to put in the work and overtime because this is your first shot at a title. Lights in the camp, Mr. Anthony Yarde. You know what I mean? This is your first shot, bro. So you want to make sure you don't leave no stones unturned. See what I'm saying? You want to turn over stones that's not even there, man. You want to turn over stones that you don't even see. You want to pull things out of you that you didn't even know that you can pull out of you, bro. When you fighting for your first world title, you want to leave it all in that square circle. Especially when you know you're up against a dangerous opponent. I'm going to say that again. When you know you're up against a dangerous opponent, it's no bagging down, man. It's no bagging down. Everything you did in your career is to lead you up to this moment. You understand me? To the pinnacle. It don't get no bigger than a world title, but 2 world titles or 3 world titles, or eventually undisputed. But you can't do that without a world title. You know, and Anthony Yarde has his opportunity right here, man. He has his opportunity right here. Will he seal it? Because one thing about Kovalev, he's not laying down for nobody. He's not laying down for nobody. You know what I'm saying? Study them Andre Ward tapes. Study them. You know? Ward didn't just stop Kovalev like everybody want to cry and say he did. He made him quit. He kind of made him quit. But do Anthony Yarde possess that mentality to go in there and put that type of effort in? I believe he do. But then again, he still has to prove it. You know? Like I say, Kovalev is a dangerous fighter, man. Strong 1-2, strong hook, can box his ass off. And like I say, he got the legendary Buddy McGurk in his corner. That's keeping him calm, keeping him patient, letting him know you don't have to rush things, man. You don't have to rush things. Take your time. Be smart. You know what I mean? Don't make mistakes, because these fighters at this level will capitalize off those mistakes. And that one mistake can be your last mistake, especially in this boxing game. You know what I mean? That one mistake can be your last mistake, especially in this boxing game. So you want to make sure you're sharp, on point, and not giving openness. You know what I mean? That's what Buddy McGurk go teach. That's what Buddy McGurk's bring to them cats. You know? But Anthony Yarde, one hell of a fighter, man. Like I say, can box his ass off as well. Got good foot movement. Got strong hands. You know, got power in both hands, in my opinion. You know, beautiful check hook. Good jab. Good body work. But sometimes his defense, it's not all the way tight. You know, I see him get hit a lot, and that's not a good thing against Sergey Kovalev. No, that's not a good thing against Sergey Kovalev. So you got to tighten up on that defense, youngster. You know, that Philly shell shit, if it ain't working, go to the high guard. You know, don't just sit up there on that shit and try to catch and shoot like Mayweather. No, sir. It don't work for everybody. It don't work for everybody. But I'm not telling you not to do what you're used to. But you got to make sure you're ready for everything. You must make sure you're ready for everything, because Kovalev gonna try to hit you everywhere. You know? And he's coming with a different type of power than you ever felt in your life. In your life. But like I say, I'm not counting Yarde out from a dominational performance. You know, he can go in there, he can dominate. Like I say, he's young. He got great hand speed, and he got power as well. So he can catch Kovalev with a counter shot and put his ass out. But you got to be worried with what's coming back at you as well, you know. And Kovalev ain't no slouch. He's the champion. No matter of fact, he's the 2-time champion at light heavyweight. So you got to respect that, man. And he ain't trying to give it up no time soon. He ain't trying to give it up no time soon. So you're going to have to work for it. You're going to have to work for it. That's what makes this sport so beautiful, man. You know? And I know Anthony Yarde coming in with everything he got. I know he ain't going to hold nothing back. But we going to find out, do he got grit in this fight? We going to find out if he got dog in this fight. You know? Because Sergey ain't no easy task. Ask Alvarez. Ask Ward. You know what I mean? He ain't no easy task, bro. And I'm looking forward to this fight, man, because I know it's going to be one hell of a fight. And like I stated earlier, man, this fight can catapult Anthony Yarde to a superstar. It really can, bro. It really can. Trust me when I tell you. And America will love a fighter like Anthony Yarde. That will. He's a real one. He's respectful. He got his own way of thinking. He got his own mind. You know, when Earl fought Kell Brook, they asked Anthony Yarde, who do you got, bro? He said, I love my Brits, man. I love my home. But if I had to pick, I have to go with Earl Spence. That's realness right there. That ain't playing follow the leader. You know? And that ain't why I like him because he picked Earl Spence. I liked him because he had his own mindset. When you know if there was any other Brit, a la Tony Bellew, he'd have been going for the Brit regardless. Regardless if the American fighter was better than the British fighter or not, he'd have been going for the British fighter. And I don't knock it. I respect it. I get it. You know, you want to go for your home team. But at the same time, sometimes you got to be real. You got to be real about the situation. And in this situation right here with Yarde and Kovalev, Yarde got to be careful. You know, Yarde, he has to be careful. I know I called him Yarde, but, you know, it's a nickname. But Anthony Yarde has to be careful, man. He really do. Because we know Sergey Kovalev got dynamite in his hands as well. So you don't want to get in here and let your hands go and thinking you comfortable in the charge, and then all of a sudden, boom, you're on your ass. And you can't feel your legs. You know? You trying to get up, your damn kneecaps numb as hell. So I just want him to be smart in that ring. Take his time, be patient, don't rush nothing. Kovalev do give you time to think. You know, he do give you time to think. He's not like one of them bulldogs and coming straight forward, you know, Triple G type fighters. But he like to box himself. So it gives you time to outthink him. Just got to use your brain. Just got to use your brain and can't get caught up in that firefight and trying to go out there and knock somebody out. You got to let it come to you. I think Mr. Anthony Yarde knows those things. I think these few training camps extra got him ready to go for these, you know, elite fighters. And we're going to see if he can make history, man. We're going to see if he can make history. Because one thing we know, Kovalev ain't laying down. Kovalev ain't laying down. And he ain't trying to give his title up too quick. So he feel like he can put lead on that kid and get him out of there early. He's going to go for it. He's going to go for it. But y'all got to have something to counter him right back with. No, he got to have something to counter him right back with. Don't give an inch, like Ward said. Don't give a damn inch. You know, and that's a fact. Don't give a goddamn inch. Whenever you feel like he gaining control, take it right back from him. Whenever you feel like he gaining control, take it right back from him. And let him know, I'm here. I'm here. And I hit just as hard, and I'm just as dangerous. You know? But overall, Kovalev is the favorite in this fight. In my opinion, he should be. But that don't mean he's better than Anthony Yarde. It just means he put in more work and we've seen more from him against better opponents. We did. But this going to be one hell of a fight, man. Anthony Yarde versus Sergey Kovalev for the WBO light heavyweight championship title of the world. You know? Somebody will come out on top. And somebody will be ready to unify against one of them other champions when this fight over with. You see? I'm going for Mr. Anthony Yarde. But I understand Kovalev is the favorite. And Kovalev have a great fucking chance of staying as a champion. Not undefeated, but staying world champion. But we just got to see, man. We just got to see. Anthony Yarde has all the tools to be victorious and negate what Kovalev got. Let's just see if he uses them in the right way. That's all we're going to see, if he can use them in the right way. Because we understand what Kovalev coming with. Fundamentally sound, right down the middle, moving to the side, trying to throw the hook, go to the body sometimes. When you're in the inside, grab you, tie you up because you know they don't like to fight on the inside. And get back on that outside and try to outwork your ass. And Buddy McGirt go do his best to make sure he stick to the game plan. So, you better be ready to adapt in this fight. You better be ready to adapt. But overall, it's a great fucking fight. I'm going for Yarde, even though I know Sergey can win. And we just go see what happened, yo. We just go see what happened. Until then, this your boy Money. This is the ANSBC movement. Ain't nobody safe in these streets. Hit them thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. If you want to donate, it's in the description. And I'll be back with another one.